these people for lunch. I give them an hour. They have to find a restaurant in the area and come back. The men are sitting clustered at a table. One guy turns to another. He goes, lunch? The other guy says, sure. That's it. They don't use a lot of unnecessary words. Men don't say, want to go to lunch? Yeah, it sounds like a great idea. Where should we go? I don't know. Where should we go? No. Lunch? Sure. There's a pause. A third guy wants in on the lunch with the other two. He feels awkward breaking in. He goes, are you... And they go, yeah, come, lunch. Now, guys love going to lunch this way. They know they go to lunch this way. This is fun for them. One guy says, I know a place. I'll drive. It's about a quarter mile west, 2 miles north. That's how men locate things in space on the map. The other guy recognizes the location. And he says, oh, yeah, Tony's. The first guy looks at him admiringly. And in the back of his mind, gives him a point. What they have just engaged in is male bonding. Men bond through competitive mind games with their knowledge banks. They ask each other challenge questions, like who pitched the last game of the World Series in 1954. And if the other guy knows, he gets a point. And if he doesn't, it's great because now this guy's one up. And they will play. They'll have so much fun with challenge questions. Women go, ew, we don't play those games. Well, of course not. It's not a woman's way of bonding. In fact, if I went up to a woman and said, who pitched the last game of the World Series in 1954? She would say, do you need a hug? I think you need a hug. People who have casual relationships with things are always looking for things, aren't they? Because they don't have a key place. They don't have a glasses place. These things could be anywhere. Now, just because they yell out, where are my glasses, honey, this is not a call to action. I have made peace with this now. You see, I used to go, this means he doesn't respect my priorities. This means he wants me to stop what I'm doing and help him look for his glasses. Is that what he asked me to do? Not at all. He said, where are my glasses, honey? Which really means, do you love me? It does. Here's how I found that out. Because there's one of two responses you can give. The first one is, I don't know where your glasses are, dear. Notice the tone. How would I know? They're not my glasses. Notice the tone of voice. What does that mean? Do I love him then? No, it means I don't love him. And he gets kind of depressed. Okay, I'll look for him. Now, here's the other response. He says, where are my glasses, honey? It is a question. Do not respond with an action to a question. Respond with an answer. It takes 6 seconds to give him a non-judgmental, in a tone of voice that's non-judgmental, gee, honey, I don't know. Did you check the dresser? You can pick one of 500 places. I mean, it could be anywhere because he has a casual relationship with things. So you don't even have to think about this, you see. And it takes 6 seconds. Honey, did you check the dresser? And he goes, oh, okay, honey. He's re-energized now. Because even though you are not physically on the search with him, he knows you are psychologically and emotionally with him.
My keynote and workshop audiences really listen. They laugh a lot, and that's when I can deliver the new perspective they came to hear. You know, talk is cheap, real communication, priceless.
You need to accept your inner authority and wisdom, because you're right. If it looks bad, if this person doesn't strike you the right way, don't do business with them. How many of us have gone to 4 or 5 job interviews for this job? We just have to have this job. And then we get the job. And we think, what did we do? Oh my, I'm doing things that wasn't in the job description. Nothing's ever in the job description. If they really put the job description, here's what it would read. Oh, yes, willing to accept changes constantly. Rug being pulled out under as soon as you learn the present procedure. Learning about policy from the newspaper before you even know it. Working for people dumber than you. Would you take that job? No, you wouldn't take that job.
Colin Powell, Elizabeth Dole, Susie Orman, and Maya Angelou. It's a kick to share the keynote platform with people like these.
Stress brings up something we call, what do we do when we see all those little brake lights as far as the eye can see? What do we do? It's an R word. React. And what's our reaction? Resist. Yes, we resist it. Oh, this isn't really happening. And the way to really avoid dealing with stress is to say that. That's the opposite of dealing with it is, I cannot believe this. That's what I want to banish. That. I cannot believe her. I cannot believe him. I do not believe she actually said that. We do that all the time. I cannot believe this is happening. This is happening to me. I cannot. Okay. So you see the traffic jam. You resist it. It brings up 3 reactions in humans. Worry, anger, or resentment. W-A-R spells war. And that's really what stress is. It's the fuming and seething inside of you. It's called stress. And it's worry, anger, or resentment. Some of you are having all 3. What's the opposite of resist? Accept. Okay, there's your choice. There's your choice. It's your choice. Oh no, in traffic jam, I cannot believe this is happening. I took Sepulveda just to avoid this. I cannot believe this is happening. What's the opposite? It's not, oh goody. No. Oh goody is not realistic. I don't mean accept like, oh, it will make me a bigger person. It will grow me as a human being. It's an opportunity for growth and